Yeah, Yumi, one of the players that welcomed us with open arms when we went to China the first few times. Super humble guy.
Players' forces are under attack.
And of course, very talented as well. Always in a bit of a feud with the other two humans, TH and Infi back then. But I think that is all water under the bridge now. We got an expansion. As projected, with Tet Fiends, not that much pressure by 1-0. Maybe he's a gracious god. Would be quite funny to win the TP League in a best of 7 versus Happy and then falling to Yumiko into the lower bracket of Tet Cup round of 16. And Yumi? Get some quick fireballs out, but here's the DK. Definitely rooting for Yumi here to get a couple of kills, to get a few W's out. It's tough though. Oh. At least he got a deny. Time for the tower. But yeah, while water elementals are super strong versus ghouls, that doesn't... Oh, surround? Oh, really? Oh, Yumi! Not even a deny here. Oh, well then the tower is up. And then the fiend is down. Archmage 2.8. Sweet! Dude, is it the year of surrounds? First Lawlion with the 4 archers. Now Yumi. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's GG. Yeah, wanna bet? Leon says Fiend kill early is GG. What does Leon know? But Yumiko pretty impressive, guys. To be fair, matchup versus Yumi versus Human. Human was not really 1-0's best. Oh, that slaughterhouse. Ay ay ay. That's half a disaster. Gets a bit of this. Alright. Thank you, Zalarith, for the 1-year resub. Much love. And Yumi's Expo is up and running. More towers. Tech at 5 minutes 40-ish. I guess that's really good. Yeah, it is a weird strat to go Tet Fiends, especially on Tide Hunters. Leon is saying it in the chat as well. It's also a bit weird, right? Like, if you want to have fun because you think you're that big of a favorite, shouldn't you pick a more fun strategy than Tet Fiends? But it's a bit classic. It's kind of what was played when Yumiko was at his best in 2014. Tet Fiends, push. Hoping for the tier 3, but tier 3 is actually quite late due to the slaughterhouse cancel. Thank you, Rice, for the 59-month resub. 5 years closed, dude. Thank you so much. And Expo's fortified. And judging from how this game looks right now, Yumiko is the clear favorite. Fiends hurt, heroes low level. Yumiko doing a lot of things right. Defensive position, focusing on towers. He got the level 3, so there's no real need to push the undead away, who still has to wait like a minute-ish for the tier 3. And the base getting fortified as well. Oh, Yumi! Ouch, nasty Nova, of course. The production for Yumi is getting out of control.
A player's forces are under attack.
But don't underestimate 1-0. He can still turn it around with a good fight late game. Castle is still minutes away. Surviving an early game is one thing. Surviving a tier 3 push is another thing. And I'm curious about 1-0's hero selection. Dark Ranger or Pit Lord should be the choice.
Players' forces are under
Deny.
attack.
Yes. We go Knights. What else do we got? Do we see workshops in production already? I'm not sure. Mountain King second only now. And level 3 DK acquired with a couple of statues coming. No workshop yet? Where are the workshops, Yumi? Needs them now. Love that Tomb of Relics push. Always the Achilles heel of Undead. He got an orb before and the destroyer upgrade before, but no statue production at the moment. And here's, is it the push? I'm not sure. A little bit of revenge for 1-0 for losing the slaughterhouse early. And it's only, oh my god, it's only one workshop, guys.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. Sweet interception again. So there's that. What was that fiend doing there? Like, what's that fiend is not supposed to be there.
Town is under siege.
We got an orb. We got no staff yet. Echo damage done. There's 2 towers, but is that enough? Pally coming. 1-0 also a bit odd to not go for a 3rd hero at all. What are you waiting for? More gyros? I guess so. So far, only losing a handful of peasants and only losing towers. That is neglectable. And again, 1-0's transition to abominations that everyone hates but 1-0. Here we go, onto the Lich, surround, sticks, trying to get the potion over, and the coil there as well. Gyros, little tape, but the Lich is dead with the Holy Light. That push is held. The coil was thrown. Can he chase? We got web, but 1-0 a bit lazy here, not using the web while retreating. Now turning around, but Yumi, that fight, that map is yours, isn't it? Oi, 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 oi. Super tough for 1-0 now. Is there another hammer? Not yet, but in a bit. Yo, no destroyer micro at all. What the hell? Ah. Pally falls. But I think that's fine. Yumi retreating though. in. Here's the Pit Lord. Wow, that's late. In a lot of possible scenarios, this is Yumiko's win.
Players force
Relatively easy from here. 2 base versus 1 base, both tier 3. But it's still 1-0. Oh, no arcane. Yeah, that opens up the floodgates for the Rain of Fire, of course. Pally is back, but for how long? No shop, just nuke. A coil. Ends his life. It's level 4. Things are getting scary, guys. And Alpha's down. Did he rebuild it? Nope. Gotta fight without a Pally. And Pit Lord, it's as galore, everybody. The second I saw the Pit Lord's name, I was convinced that 1-0 is taking this. Got the supply lead now as well. Little fumbly bumbly, as Carson would say. Archmage in the middle of nowhere. Maybe 1-0 is just a little bit better. Yumiko had some big exclamation marks this game. And is still trying. That DK has no TP. But he can't close. There's another hammer though. You need to get this kill now. But the movement is too good. Too safe. Next to the statues. Unable to surround. That is painful. Oi, 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 oi. What now, Yumi?
Players' forces are under attack.
It's only knights. No mortars, no sorks, no inner fire, nothing. Is there still a chance with these low-level heroes without a paladin? Doubtful. There's an archmage on the menu. You can see it. Still no paladin. Okay, Fiend kill. MK2 got a mana potion. These hammers gotta bring the victory. Nice little back and forth between them, even though it's not perfect gameplay. It's certainly entertaining. Potion, but Coil was ready there as well. And now there's human heroes on the menu, waiting for another Nova, maybe, but doesn't have mana anymore. Statue's gotta work overtime. And the big damage is coming from Knights at the moment. Question is for how long? There's also Water Elementals. A-Bomb, as so often, does really not much. Surround? Really? That can't work. Yep, that was ambitious. That was ambitious. No block, just chasing. And sweet little healing for 1-0. GG by Yumi. Oh man, that could have been a win. That was so close. But in the end, it shows that 1-0 in the past 10 years has won multiple championships and is one of the best players in the world. And Yumiko was playing 4-4 in FFA. Not as decisive as it's supposed to be, but still. That Fiends round was sweet. The Slaughterhouse cancel was sweet. And I feel like a lot of people would have expected Yumi to do worse here. And it was the arrival of Asgalore, everybody. Fumpty, thank you for the 29 month, my friend. Yeah, that was not the ever best that I've seen of 1-0. Took it a little light-hearted, I want to say. But let's see. Yumiko takes a little bit to get into the game. I take a little bit to refill my coffee. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. So, what did you do? Nekimore, thank you for the sub. Coffee break Pog. We can do everything. Warcraft and hot coffee. That's right. Is it still hot? It's alright. Probably not hot enough for Leon, but he sets high standards. And I certainly don't. So that's fine. Okay. Yumi is here. Our next map is Echo Isles. Hui, I have not seen this in a while. In this matchup. Is it time for the Crippy? We should wonder. Cold coffee makes you beautiful. I really like coffee with ice cubes in it. Way better than you filthy Americans. It's nice that you watch at 7 AM, but that you microwave your coffee is still disgusting even in 2024. And you know it. Anyway, how was the New Year's party with Leon? Yeah, about that. Like, Leon somehow forgot to send me the address? Or, I don't know, maybe bad reception? You know, on New Year's, it's all a bit busy with connectivity and stuff, so... Yeah, must have gotten lost. I don't know. Mr. GN195, thank you very much for the 84-month resub. Happy New Year. Less than 3. You too, mate. 84 months. That's a long time. Horrible stuff from Leon. Be better. Exactly. Horrible. Oh, look at this. Dreadlord, eh? Love the stream, but I hope you'll get some more sleep as you look like you need some. Actually, I'm very refreshed. This is my refreshed look. But I guess thank you? I guess? So, Dreadlord it is. Ghoul build this time.
Forces are under attack.
I hate when people say that you look sick when you feel super fresh. I don't mind. I've seen way worse. And I've read way worse. Oh, look at this. Yumi steals the Shadow Priest. Super nice to dispel the sleep. Sorry, it's all good. It came from a good heart, my friend. It's all good. You only want my best. Like, I got these bags under the eye, I don't know. There's a certain lack of something. Nutrition or whatever. Oh! Can't dispel your own sleep! Wakes it up with a pickaxe. But that was just buying a little time. Shouldn't lose this. Okay. Shouldn't lose this to 1-0. I was about to say that's a lot of XP. Here we go. Good harass. Yumi harassing immediately with the tier 2 tech on Echo Isles. Going for a rifle push maybe. Ooh, last second ziggurat. It's not too many footies here to support this. One chases the Echo. Boink! Acolytes need more movement speed in my opinion. Just run down. And this expo is, for now, cancelled. 1-0. Trying to go for a counter push, but there is no expo to be found. Huge tech lead for Yumi. Again, the early game in his quarter. He's trying it again, but Yumi has an idea. And there's nothing to be found except some creeps.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oops. Yumi is playing a fine game, but I wonder about the longevity. Good thing for Yumi is against the Dreadlord, you're not that exposed to Coil Nova, only very, very late in the game. Which gets another snipe. Dude! Yumiko does what I recommended in the last month. Try to finish UD earlier, mix it up, don't rely on Expo always. Many are just not creative enough. So, the thing is, I would love to agree with you, but then I'm getting hated again on the discords of this world for being anti-human in my commentary. So, I'd rather stay quiet on the matter. In general, though, it's once again a nice testament to the patch that we can play so much different stuff, and it can work. There's nothing wrong of being hated. Well, you know, I'd like us all to get along, you know. There's too much hate in the world anyway. Don't have to ignite it. Alchemist second. Against the Carrion Swarm, not too bad. Is that some fancy 4-on-4 strategies here?
Forces are under attack.
I'm not too sold on this Alchemist. If he gets to a high level, this can be very, very fine. But thing is, it's instant AoE against healing over time. Sorry. I feel like heal scrolls would be better. But okay, maybe Yumi is right and the fights will last long enough. Wait, that was a mana potion? Damn, that was early. Okay, we got swords, but isn't the Dreadlord already cleaning it up? He kills the slaughterhouse, that's amazing. JCelerex, thank you for cleaning this up for us. And yo, the mass piercing damage is working beautifully so far. But 1-0 has to wait for tier 3, just has to hold on, hold the line. Oh, and he can't get statues out. if the slaughterhouse isn't finished, but I guess the focus fire was a little bit too late. Gets the DK instead. Still a surround. No way out, really. Boom. Can he kill that slaughterhouse before the statue comes out? I doubt it. He's killing so much, though. Now, I love Acid Bomb a lot more than the Heal Spray level 1. I do get that it was necessary. Ouch. Almost a surround. He almost got it. That could have been a kill right there. Statue pops out of the wrongest position possible. And the DK is back, of course. Game is switching back into 1-2-0's corner, isn't it? Archmage on the menu. No mana at the moment, and no resources for mana either.
A player's forces are under attack.
What about the towers? Arcane Tower is up, then reposition. Thank you, Tony P, for the 8-month resub. Happy New Year's. Same to you, mate. Thank you, Fino, as well. And man, that heal spray was really, really good for now. But now Archmage no mana, Alchemist no mana. But same goes for the human heroes, who are constantly being attacked. Can he close that door now? Dreadlord? Oh, somehow. There's no staff. He's trapped. He has to fight his way out. He got it. There's no coil. The Dreadlord is going down. Oh, Yumi. Oh, Yumi. Is it a trade, though? There's a TP. Shadow Melds. He got it. Level 3. Heal spray it up. There we go, Yumi. Life-saving heal spray. And more towers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it happening? Destroyer upgrade around the corner. If only he knew how close it is. But it's finished now. There is 2 statues. The shop would be gigantic. Or breaking that slaughterhouse. Or breaking that altar. Seems like Yumiko got the priorities down. Kill that slaughterhouse. Yumi! Okay. Altar first. Now switch. That's 2 big losses for 1-2-0 as he's still being sieged. He cannot go for wagons to break out of this. No way. Archmage, Alchemist, Rifle, Caster, Tower push. Caught 1-2-0 by surprise. Canceling that expo twice was obviously the key to this. Dreadlord back for now with 1 mana potion. It's all down to the Dreadlord now. But there's only 1 mana potion here. He has to storm the towers. 3 towers. Almost a 4th one. Good repair. Yumi, not good enough. But that is, of course, free damage on 1-2-0's units. Is it working though? The spell against the skeletons looks nice. Skeletons in general, hard countered by the towers too. Once the Tomb of Rex is gone, what do? No more Rod of Necromancy. No more mana potions. No orb. And obviously no statues either. This is game. 1-2-0 a bit stubborn here to realize that he got no chance anymore. Yeah, no Lich either. Finally building a wagon. I think he can just send water elementals. No, it's only one Destro. Damn, Yumi! Taking a map off of the TP League December champion, maybe? And what's the Dreadlord doing? Ooh, massive mistake! He was working on his mana pool for so long. And we get Blizzard now. Love it. Just like the sub by Randy is 46 month. Closing in on the 4 years. In the Zork.
Players' forces are under attack.
That's so much damage. There's no way he wins this. Dreadlord mana gone. Not a single carrion swarm either. 2 wagons. Alright. But... Black Citadel still standing. Lol. This should be easy pickings. But it's so easily said from an observer perspective. But it is! GG! Yumi gets the map against 1-2-0. Echo Isles in Undead vs Human. Maybe a mistake to not ban it, but he was comfortable in his expansion ability. And we go game 3. We go game 3. Yumiko, after years of only streaming and not competing, replacing PCG, and gets a map win over 1-2-0. That is so cool. That's super cool. Can he go one step further? Can he take it one step further? Once again, fairly sure that 1-2-0 is not playing his best. But respect to Yumi for making this so close. And now he has a chance for the winner bracket final. On springtime it is. Here we go. Yumi bottom right hand side. It would be an incredible upset. 3 days ago, 1-0 defeated Happy, 4-3 in TP League. The first and only player to take a series off of Happy in TP League. And now he's losing a map to Yumiko. Okay, chat. What's the first heroes? Zosi says DK and Archmage. I say Archmage and Cryptlord. Now come. Archmage, 50% right? Ah, Lich. We've all been wrong. We've all been wrong. Where are the prophets in the chat? Shout out to our dear J Celerex, by the way, who cleaned the chat from a lot of bots. New Year's cleaning, eh? Okay, Lich first.
A player's forces
Alongside Dreadlord, the norm. We haven't seen this so far. little cheeky scout tower to see if there's an expo coming. And can then relatively easy cancel it to get the resource back. Why not? Lich starting with the creep though, but clear indicator that he has the skull in the inventory. And with that, Yumi knows he has some time, but he wants to go for that tier level 2 push again. With mercenaries. These mercenaries can't dispel, but there is nothing to dispel at the moment. Still solid damage and of course heal. Lich is charging up with claws. Archmage, Talisman of Evasion, not necessarily the best in this situation. And Yumi, what's the plan? Grab level 3 and then push. Or a counter expansion. Whoa, it's a counter expansion. This feels rather late. Two diverging strategies. Creep into expo and then expo into creep. Lich. Mantle and claws, the dream. Archmage does a few tanky items, but that's about it. First early game that might be going 1-0's way. If we look at this ghoul... ghoul army coming. Berserker almost caught. Very conservative with mana so far. Scout tower up, but it's a long way till Arcane Tower. The two mercs are alive with the help of Militia. Might be able to clean this up. Ghouls are taking some damage. So is the Lich. Solid defense so far with very few losses and even quite some kills. That was not a good attack. It's buying time. It forced Militia. And Yumiko is incredibly low on lumber. So it shaved off like maybe a minute of attack. And it is also a late expansion. But it is certainly playable. 1-0 can tech now. Holding on a little bit in case he needs another Acolyte. And now Yumi is getting caught by the Nova, by the ghouls. And no echo damage on either side, really, except the Militia call. Ooh, that's a Berserker dead. 2.9. One more kill for level 3. And then all hell breaks loose with level 2 Nova. But so far, Yumiko is not giving it to him. Expo up. Tech though. Tech is the issue. We're at the 6-minute mark. We'll tick at like tech at like 6:20, 6:15. 6:20. 6:15.
Players' forces are under attack.
That is rather late, but not unwinnably late. Both are so close to level 3. Oh, the deny is so important. No level 2 water elementals. 1-0. Going for double crypt fiends. And is half attack ahead. Gets the level 3 as Yumiko. Massive Nova though. Uh-oh. Is this human army ripe for the picking?
A player's forces are under
I think the
attack.
defense is solid. And the retreat is solid. Is he throwing all the footmen away? Because there's gonna be Nova. They can't prevent that. Ooh, ooh. You can feel it already. He's letting him go. Okay. This was more successful than I thought it would be. But yeah, Lich now exploding with the double claw as well. Plus 13 on tier 1. That's of course extraordinary, but I really don't know why you would feed this Lich so high. For very little in return. Questionable choice, in my opinion.
A player's forces are under attack.
But hey, what do I know? Lich, more creeping, gets the boots. Big healing, also pretty nice. Tech is done. We need more towers. Ooh, we need towers everywhere. Oh, imagine he had the footman up. And he could drop with the footman, not only the shredder. We see this more and more, and I really like this. With the zapper? That's so expensive! Distraction now. Okay, he's going. Oh my! This is working, isn't it? Going for the haunted. But the zapper! It's close. It's real close. Acolyte's dying, but there's still repair. If this doesn't work, it's a half a disaster. Shredder's not attacking anymore. Needs to reposition. Gets it done. OMG, Yumi. Sick timing. This was a big brain move. Oy, 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 oy. Saved everything. Rinse and repeat. This time without the sapper. But still taking mining time away from 1-0. Yumi is catching up rapidly. Okay, still worth it. Couple of losses, but still worth it. And now please don't forget your workshops. First one is here.
Forces are under attack.
Otherwise he's struggling with lumber, of course. That will not be an issue in a bit. Once the wait, he kept the shredder, right? Yep. One to 0 is not expanding. Not rebuilding that haunted gold mine. Ships in the night.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah, solid scout here. Workshop gets finished, but a little slow of a reaction for Yumiko. No 30 yet for 1-0. Castle tech is not done. And Yumi expecting an expansion here, but there is none. And with what do you want a portal? This army is non-existent. Dark Ranger this time. No ass galore. Only 3 towers. Oh, Yumiko's was such a beautiful move! But was it the right call? There was an expo attempt, he cancelled? Really? Mountain King staff, here comes the TP. Not trading, 1-0 doesn't have a TP. Militia being greeted by a Nova right away. And Yumi's army is minimal. But it's only the lumber peasants. Since the shredder is still there, it's not the end of the world. need to somehow connect the knights with the rest of the army. The longer the game goes, the better obviously for Yumiko. But no workshops. Need to rebuild them in the main. Now with tower support, little pincer attack, sending the knights from the right. No destroyer yet, interestingly. Despite having 3 statues. With good execution, Yumiko could be able to close it out here. But the human army is getting better. There's only 1 consumable here. There's also no silence against Stormbolt Holy Light. So that's tricky. Staff up. Knight saved. And this all time. 1-0 counter expanding again. But only at like 40%. He's supply blocked. Oh, he's supply blocked indeed. Oh no!
A player's forces are under attack.
Needs the farms now. Oh yeah. ASAP. Gets another kill. Well done. Now we got a Destro. And obviously no gyros here. Since he lost these workshops very, very early on. Coil at the perfect time. Still dies afterwards. The Orb of Fire. Such a good addition. 1-0 feels comfortable to coil offensively. That's a trade. Knight for a Fiend. Staff again. Pally save. And Yumiko, he's pushing this back. Gyros coming in. Dark Ranger being nuked. Guys, we are so close to the biggest upset of 2024. But 1-0 is still fighting. It's only the second series of 2024, but still. Went to 0 to me. Still the favorite here. Looking a bit more solid. Close to 5-3-2. Got silence now. Coil level 2 around the corner. Level 3 Nova is there. And the human levels are just abysmal. And 1-0's win condition is back up. That push was there to cover that expansion, and it did. Oh, lots of gyros. Needs that kill. Needs that Destro kill. Gets the Destro kill. Now, rain freely, Water Elementals. But the rest of the army just isn't that good. Paladin out of the fight instantly again. And no hammer time due to a sick silence that hit a lot. And Coil Nova galore, everybody. These fights going better for 1-0. Better control for 1-0. Yumiko has an inkling though that there's something here. And that is the expansion. Yep, the reinforcements came in a little bit too fast for only being on 1 base. Acolytes evacuated. Tanks coming. Tanks should be able to finish the expansion. Yumi has no town portal. Uh-oh. Paladin also not bringing town portal. Just a trade. But 1 base, 1 base. Is that where you want to be? Isn't there a need for Yumi to be up a base? I feel like there is. So, now the question is, can Yumiko hold his base while the tanks are pressuring the undead base? Both tier 3. Both same supply, but the hero levels are clearly in favor of 1-0. Rune Braces also pretty nice. Yeah, within With the hero advantage like this, uh-oh, Cryptjack, you need that echo advantage, I feel. Always reserving that staff for when the pally is under pressure, I like that. But then, essentially, Yumiko has to fight with 2 heroes. Desperate times, man, bringing the Shredder, which he doesn't need when he's on 1 base. And yeah, that exposed toast there. Tough spot. Yumi in a tough spot. Stealing the creep camp, which Yumiko desperately needed. Where to go now? Where's the XP? The tank's getting caught. Another cancel. That's sweet. And Yumiko's all over the map. Here, 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 here.
A town is under siege.
Can 1-0 respond to everything? 1 guard taken out against the Z play. Alright. It's only 2 tanks and one of them can't even attack the ghoul traps here. Desperate time. Hail Mary Yumiko. Going for the haunted gold mine again. Pally is here. Archmage being nuked. Town portal out. The easiest way. The easiest way to hold this. Just nuke the heroes. A little bit of long distance mining. Shop down as well. Oh, 1-0 saw this play coming. If the ghouls don't trap the tank here, this might work. And it's kind of clear that Yumi doesn't want the straight up fights anymore. And why would he?
Under siege.
I got double staff this time.
A player's force.
Also invo potion. Finally level 2 MK. Finally level 2 paladin. Getting another red spot. 1-0, I mean. Cloak of Flames, not the greatest. How long are the main bases lasting? 1 minute. 1 minute, and that's it. Springtime again, providing a great playground.
Players' forces are under attack.
But of course, this army is not a fighting army. We have a town portal, but also more holy light ready. No silence against that. And it is a distraction from these 2 tanks. This time, they're not getting caught immediately. There's also fewer ghouls, but it's no attack upgrades and also no armor upgrades. These tanks aren't really that threatening without upgrades.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 is rich now. Mining on no upkeep the entire time. And it's only 600 gold. Like, you don't have to commit too much to this base. Is it checkmate? Divine Shield early. Whoops. What the?
A player's force.
5 sacrificial pits. Well, at this stage of the game, it's about building elimination. And if you have more buildings, then it's harder to be defeated. No more upgrades there. Slowly but steady. 1-0 maneuvers himself into an undefeatable position. But I think we can all be very proud of Yumiko for the series that he created. There's no experience left, really.
Players' forces are under attack.
And I think 1-0's had enough. Alright. Let's try. These are lined up nicely. At least he got that. Okay. Building elimination is, I guess, name of the game. But there's lots and lots and lots to do for Yumiko.
Players' forces are under attack.
But it's also like, this is not an army you want to go into a base raid with. Yumiko has a farm somewhere. If 1-0 misplays horribly. Okay, no. Town portal home. Deal with the tanks. Threaten the army. Don't lose all the buildings. Oh, he dodges the coil. Not bad. But yeah, you need to do more. 1-0 is 1100 gold ahead. Hero levels are sick in comparison.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the zap is empty. Yikes. Okay, not getting slowed here. Coil, Nova, Holy Light, but for how long can you keep this up? No aggression possible. Ah, it was close. Yumiko fighting tooth and nails. But this base is just too big. The bank is too big. The hero levels are too big. Hui. Selling pretty much everything for what? More tanks. But yeah, as I said, dude, 0-0 tanks are not a threat. Not at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coral Nova again. Oh no! Can he reach staff something? Oh, that holy light. Right on time. With all that FFA experience, is there any way to force 1-0 to misplay? Can you put tanks in the flying unit? Yes. In the Zeppelin. But the Zap is gone, I think. Oh no, it's still there. I don't know where.
A player's forces are under attack.
Somewhere there's a Zeppelin. Mazu, thank you for the 30-month, mate. Double staff. That was odd. The healing kicked in very late. You see that? Or saw that? But it's... Oh! It's a stacked healing now. Super fast. Doesn't matter against this damage output. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, he's throwing the kitchen sink at this undead army.
A town is under siege.
But there is a TP. Heroes can come back whenever. Lich is at home. Ghouls are at home. This is not even the entire army. This is Yumiko's last play. With every tank gone, the chance of Yumi to somehow win or prolong this is drastically getting reduced. He saves a couple of tanks, but you don't want to save them at this moment. He's barely losing HP on the Black Citadel. Oh, DK kill maybe. He got him trapped, but there's a big heal potion, there's rune bracers. There's no way. DK5 now. All the heroes are gonna evaporate thanks to a silence. GG, man Yumi. A long series, a way more competitive series than we've witnessed before. And that is 1-0 versus Lawlight in the winner bracket final. And in the lower bracket, we got 1-0. We got Labyrinth and Yumiko. So Yumi got a second chance here. And Labby, you need to be on your best behavior if you want to compete with Yumi, as he's quite tricky today.